What our goal is for AHSC. This is what we dream that our communities look like, where you're close to jobs, you have walkability, you don't need to get into a car as often because you have other ways of getting around, and therefore you have less air pollution in your communities. This is sort of our image, our kind of flagship that we look to when we're developing guidelines each year for AHSC. All right, now AHSC, well, I'm talking today from the Strategic Growth Council. We do not do this alone. SGC administers the grant, but we also partner with the Department of Housing and Community Development to implement the grant. So if you've heard of this program before and you're like, hold on, wait a second, I've heard of this program, but not of SGC. It may be because you were talking to the Housing and Community Development Department. Or the California Air Resources Board. They do a lot of our modeling in identifying kind of the greenhouse gas emissions that are reduced with each project. So these partners at the state are vital for making AHSC possible. Externally, we do provide technical assistance. We have technical assistance providers for applicants that are interested in applying and don't know where to begin, or are trying to develop partners to apply. That is kind of what our technical assistance is for, and they are also seen as a pretty vital partner to the program. And I believe I go in more into that in this next slide. Yes. So AHSC uses some of its funding in order to provide technical assistance to folks like you who are interested in developing a multifamily property, or you're tied to a program. We want to make sure that we're making sure these projects are competitive, particularly if you're in a disadvantaged community or a tribal entity. There are a lot of extra barriers that you may have to face, and so we have technical assistance set aside in order to build capacity, kind of leverage those partnerships and make sure that that project is as competitive as it can be. So we do have 6 different entities that are statewide that help with this for us. And while we are closed right now, we don't have our applications open for TA just because we just finished kind of applications for round 8. In about late spring, early summer, we will reopen our technical assistance applications to get projects ready for round 9. So I would encourage you all, if you're interested, to look at our website, Strategic Growth Council, sgc.ca.gov, to kind of look at when that is posted. All right, let's talk about where we're at today.